Now we have to figure out the word bhava here and the word spiritual enquiry too. When you say spiritual enquiry, it means enquiring into things other than what we normally see in life. To ask, is there something beyond? Am I merely just a bundle of flesh and bones with the sense organs? Am I just born to eat and sleep, have children and die? Or am I something other than that? And how am I linked to whatever is beyond this world? This is a spiritual enquiry. Bhava means feeling. Traditionally, when you say bhava, it is in the bhakti literature, for instance, bhava has been classified into different approaches to Godhead. Like the bhava of a slave to his master, the bhava of a mother to a child, Shanta bhava, which means bhava of a yogi, inquiring into the factors. Then Madhura bhava, which means to fall in love, and so on. Now these are the different classifications traditionally in bhakti literature on bhavas. But the word bhav in Sanskrit means feeling, attitude and feeling. It's together. Leaving that aside, when take the word bhava, is bhava necessary for spiritual enquiry? So considering that bhava has been now removed from the labels already attached to it, which may be true for our enquiry's sake. Now, is deep feeling necessary for spiritual enquiry? I would say yes. Without a deep feeling, nobody would even go into a spiritual enquiry. Now that feeling, the bhava, matures when the spiritual enquiry is over. It doesn't start now at the beginning. But even to start, there has to be a bhav. And that bhav means a deep feeling of wanting something which you cannot find in the ordinary world. That bhava has to be there. It's like a child who particularly wants to have some kind of food, but you can give that child anything else, it will just throw it, and it wants only that. That bhava, I would also call it a one-pointed bhava. The bhava to find the truth. And it should come with a deep feeling, because you see, these are not merely intellectual matters. Intellect can go up to a certain limit. Feeling is very important. So without that feeling, without that longing also, the longing is so important. It is the most important thing because it hits you right in the heart. And you don't need even words to express it. When one is so pulled and attracted towards the search for something which is missing, which perhaps was part of us at one time, or we were part of it for some time, then that is called bhava. And now you cannot say that bhava can be cultivated. That bhava has to be there before the spiritual enquiry begins. For some it is there, for some it is not. Now what happens if it is not there? If it is not there also, you can imitate a bhava. But that is an imitation bhava, it's not bhava. Bhava is something that has to come spontaneously. And we believe that this bhava is potentially there in every human being. But it has to be seen if this bhava is directed towards searching for that which we have lost. It's there, but it is usually directed in other directions, that's all. When the mother looks after the child, that again is a bhava. Afterwards, when it grows up and falls in love with somebody, that again is bhava. After all these bhavas have been satisfied, if the mind is still yearning for something else, something is lost, I can't find it, my lover is gone, that is called spiritual bhava. It's an unfulfilled feeling that comes in the heart and you're pining for it. In fact, it has gone even to the extent of some great Sufis and some great Bhaktas like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu have said that the bhava is even more important and more valuable and more enjoyable than the fulfillment of the bhava. The story that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was pining to have a vision of Krishna. Pining, meaning his heart was breaking. But when Krishna appeared, he said, now why have you come? It was so sweet. Pining for you. That is called bhava.